Are you retiring soon? You need to take very specific steps if you're thinking about retiring in the next 6, 12, 18, or even 24 months. As of right now, a recent survey says that most Americans believe they need $1.25 million saved for retirement in order to retire. Now, my question to you is, do you have $1.25 million saved for retirement? And if not, why not? And what do we need to do to get you to a comfortable amount of retirement savings? Now, $1.25 million needed saved for retirement is actually a 20% increase year over year from what Americans thought they needed to retire. This all comes from a recent Northwestern Mutual retirement survey, and I want to go through some of the staggering statistics from that survey first, and then I want to give you actionable steps that you can take today to help you get to retirement, help you get through retirement, and protect your ability to stay in retirement. So let's look at this. Now, this is the Northwestern Mutual study, and it finds that Americans now believe they need $1.25 million for a comfortable retirement. This is a 20% jump year over year. And listen to this, anticipated retirement age actually climbs from 62.6 to 64 years old. Listen, folks, we're moving in the wrong direction. We need more money and we need more time. But there are steps that we're going to talk about in this video that you can take today and over the next few weeks, months, into the next year to help you retire comfortably and with confidence. Those are two C words that we want in retirement. We want to be comfortable. Now, that doesn't mean we live in a mansion and have a big old boat, but we want to have our bills paid. We want to know what money's coming in, what money's going out. We want to be comfortable and we want to have confidence in our retirement plan. So look at this. Adults aged 18 plus anticipate they're going to need $1.25 million to retire comfortably, which is a 20% rise since the year 2021. And at the same time, listen to this, Americans' average retirement savings has dropped 11% from $98,800 to $86,869. So we think we need $1.25 million saved for retirement to retire. And the average American, remember, averages are a little skewed, but the average American only has $86,869 saved for retirement. Like we spoke about, the retirement age has risen to 64 from 62. Now, why is the retirement age rising? Well, first of all, individuals understand the longer they work, the more money they're going to save. Also, the closer you can get to your full retirement age, which is 67 years old for the purpose of this video. If you're 67 years old and you claim your Social Security, you're going to get 100% of your full retirement benefit, which is pretty darn good. If you claim Social Security at 62, you're only going to get 70% of your full retirement benefit. It is a haircut of your Social Security. If you wait to 70 or 60, 68, 69, or 70, you're going to get an increased benefit from Social Security. At age 70, you actually get 124% of your full retirement benefit, which is your 67 benefit. Now, you can claim Social Security at 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, or 70. You want to make sure you're claiming at the time that makes sense for you. I've got plenty of videos on when to claim Social Security. Go to the YouTube page and search those out. So really what we're seeing is this period of uncertainty for retirees. We haven't saved enough. We feel like we need to save more. The retirement age is moving higher. What can we do? Let's go through some more of these statistics. Look at this. 4 in 10 people don't think they'll be ready to retire. Now think about that. 4 out of 10 might sound small when you say it like that. Let me say it this way. 40% of individuals wanting to retire, 40% don't think they'll be ready to retire. That is a big number of retirees. Consumer confidence about retirement is at an all-time low. Is that because of the market? Is that because of inflation? Is that because of economic trouble? Is that because of political unrest? It's anyone's guess. But there are steps, again, we're going to talk about this, steps that you can take today to make sure that you have confidence going into retirement. Here's another crazy statistic that I want to point out before we go into some of those steps that are going to help you prepare for retirement. 1/3 of Americans, 33%, believe they're going to live to age 100. And another 33% believe there's a better than 50% chance they're going to outlive their retirement savings. So we think we're going to live longer. We think we're going to outlive our retirement savings. What can we do? We need to take steps today to make sure we do not outlive our retirement savings. I say that all the time. We want to protect your ability to stay in retirement. We do a financial EKG for clients. We want to put together a financial plan that looks at your Social Security, that looks at your retirement assets, that looks at your retirement income, and makes sure that you have enough retirement savings to get you to 100. We want to look at the stock market returns. We want to look at historical returns to make sure you're not going to run out of retirement assets. Now look, here's actually some steps that people have taken to address the possibility of outliving their savings. 25% of surveyed individuals have increased their savings. 22% have put together a financial plan. That's something that you can do with us. And how to do that is in the details section of this video. 21% have purchased investments like stocks, mutual funds, bonds, real estate. 18% discussed options with family. 18% sought advice from advisors looking for counsel. There is great reward in seeking counsel. Maybe not just me as a financial advisor, but talk to your CPA, your tax accountant, your lawyer, your investment advisor. What do you need to do to prepare yourself for retirement? 16% have purchased insurance. And here's the sad thing. 36% of people have not taken any steps to help themselves prepare for retirement or outliving their retirement savings. So, what can you do to get to retirement, through retirement, and protect yourself from going out of retirement? That's what we're going to talk about right now. All right, let's talk about what you need to be doing right now if you're thinking about retiring soon, maybe in the next 6, 12, 18, or 24 months. The first thing that you want to be doing if you're thinking about retiring soon is to continue contributing to your retirement accounts. Continue putting money in your 401k. Continue putting money in your Roth IRA, your 403b, your TSP, whatever. Keep contributing to your retirement accounts. Look for ways that you can actually contribute more. Listen, if you're over the age of 50, you can actually do a catch-up contribution. Now, depending on what year you are watching this video, you can easily go to irs.gov or just Google what are the contribution limits for a IRA, 401k, what are the catch-up contributions. But if you're over the age of 50, you can actually put in extra money into your IRA, into your 401k to help you catch up to retirement. You can put more money in. And listen, if you're already maxing out your 401k, if you're already putting the maximum amount into your IRAs, look for other ways to invest. Maybe you don't want to invest in physical real estate, but you could actually open a taxable brokerage account and put money into that. Just like you would your IRA. Invest it similarly for your retirement. And actually, it gives you a better bucket of money to use for retirement income than an IRA or 401k because there's no limitations on when you can pull the money out, how much you can put in. We call it a freedom bucket. So continue contributing. That is the first thing that you want to do, especially if you're thinking about retiring soon. All right, the second step you want to take if you're thinking about retiring soon is you want to reassess your stock market risk. Reassess how much risk you're taking in the stock market. Now, what do I mean by reassess stock market risk? Look at your retirement investing accounts. Look at how you are invested. I'm 36 years old. If you're 58 and you want to retire at 59 and a half, you don't need to be invested like me at 36 years old. I'm trying to go to the moon. I'm trying to grow my assets. I'm trying to build my wealth so that when I get to 55, 60 years old, I can retire. So you need to look at your retirement investing accounts and ask yourself, if the market falls 20, 30, 40% tomorrow, what are my investments going to do? You can run many different scenarios online. There's a lot of great calculators that'll help you assess your risk. You want to be thinking about your strategic risk, especially when it comes to sequence of return risk. Now, sequence of return risk is the risk that in the beginning of your retirement, your investments are going to fall and you're going to use your retirement income at a lower retirement asset level. Basically meaning this: if you've got $1 million in your retirement investing accounts and the market falls 20% and you fall 20%, $200,000, now you've got $800,000 in your retirement investing accounts and you're using that for retirement income, and it's the beginning of your retirement. So essentially you're here, the market, and you go here. You're using retirement income on the way down, and as the market recovers, you're still using retirement income, but now your balance is less. Sequence of return risk: 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2007 to 2009. Think about that. That's sequence of return risk, and that's why you want to reassess your stock market risk. A great rule of thumb, especially if you're heading into retirement, is to have a cash cushion, 1 to 2 years of liquid retirement income if you need it. Maybe it's in money market accounts, treasuries, something that is liquid. Could be in cash, but that gives you the ability to pull money from a liquid, safe investment while your market investments recover. Sequence of return risk is something you really want to think about, and also consider where your retirement income is coming from. If all of your money's in the stock market and you're going to use your stock market investments, your retirement investing accounts, for retirement income, consider some alternatives. Maybe consider some fixed income, the physical bond. Maybe consider an annuity payment for some income. Not all your money, but a portion to guarantee some of your income, especially if you're not on Social Security yet. All right, the third step, if you're thinking about retiring soon, is this: do the dirty work. Do the dirty work. Now, what do I mean by do the dirty work? Do the things that other people planning for retirement are not going to do. Do the tax planning. Do the estate planning. Look at your retirement income. Look at your Social Security. When are you going to maximize that? When is the optimal time for you to take your Social Security? And listen, if you don't know how to do that and you want to help with creating a retirement income plan, we call that a financial EKG. I would be happy to go over that with you to help you get to retirement, through retirement, and protect your ability to stay in retirement. In the comment section of this video is a download called the Checklist to Retirement. It's going to help you. It's a checklist. Download that free booklet, select the box that yes, I want to meet with an advisor, and we'll give you a call and make sure that you're going to get to retirement, through retirement, and protect your ability to stay in retirement. So some of the things that you want to think about when you're doing the dirty work. First of all, Roth conversions. Now, Roth conversions are very popular to talk about, but they are very unpopular when it comes to paying the taxes for the Roth conversions. Does a Roth conversion make sense for you? I've got videos on this channel called Roth Conversion. Just Google that in the YouTube channel and you'll see, does it make sense to do a Roth conversion? Because a lot of times you'll read an article from Forbes or from a financial magazine and it'll say, yes, do a Roth conversion, but how much? How much should you do? You don't want to jump into a new bracket. You don't want to pay more taxes. If you're on Medicare, you don't want to make your IRMA taxes go up. That's your Medicare Part B premium. So you want to make sure that you're doing Roth conversions that fit you. If you're younger, if you're in your 40s, Roth conversions are especially important. If you're in your 30s and 20s, make sure you are contributing to a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k, and you need to be thinking about Roth conversions as well. Second thing you want to be thinking about is Social Security. When are you going to claim Social Security? You're going to claim at 62, 67, 70. What makes the most sense for you? 67 is full retirement age. 70 is 124% of your full retirement benefit. But does that make sense for you? Based on your retirement assets, based on your retirement income, based on your individual situation, when does it make sense for you to claim Social Security? And you've got to ask yourself that question, because the answer is not simple. It's not read a book, claim Social Security at 67. It is a designed plan. When do I take Social Security? Based on how much my retirement expenses are, based on my retirement income, based on when I need these assets to pay me and when I retire. When are you going to claim Social Security? Do the dirty work. The third thing you want to be thinking about, and this is something that people miss all the time, estate planning. You want to be doing estate planning, especially if you're getting close to retirement. Do you have a will? Do you have a trust? Do you have power of attorney documents? You need them. You can easily get them online. You can find an attorney. You need those documents, especially if you're thinking about going into retirement. And as we age, we don't know how much time we have on this earth. Only God knows how much time you've got. You want to have an estate plan. I can't tell you how many people have come to me and I've asked them, do you have a will? Do you have a trust? They say, no. I said, what happens if you die? Where are your assets going to go? Well, you want to have an estate plan, especially if you're thinking about retirement. And last but not least, pay down debt. Pay down debt. If you're going into retirement, you want to pay down as much debt as possible. Now, listen, I'm not telling you to drain all your accounts and pay off your debt. What I'm telling you is to have a plan and a schedule to pay down your debt. You don't want to have a huge mortgage and HELOCs and student loans and credit card debt and go into retirement with that. Because when you go into retirement, your retirement income is based on your assets and your investments. And what happens if those investments go down and you need that money to pay those debt payments? Well, if the retirement, you got to pay those, right? You can't not pay those. So look at paying down debt. Have a plan for that, all right? So I hope this video has helped. Make sure you go back through the catalog. This is just a small portion of things that you need to know for retirement. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.